ODIN Valhalla Rising.
What's up all, it's Norn. Welcome back to the channel, and hello if you're new. And I'm gonna get right into it and show you everything. So obviously my character is leveled up. I got a new hat because that was from a new avatar. But first I wanted to show you the ridiculous amount of stats you can have for your characters. And all these different pieces of gear do everything. You can adorn all these different pieces of gear, which means you can put bonus stats on them. You can keep upgrading, and then it goes like gray, green, blue, purple, then gold gear. And as you can see here, I can show you, once I hit this I button, you can adorn it and put different stats on it. I don't have any of the materials to do it right now, but it already does have extra crit resistance or something. I can't remember what I had on it. But then there's also collection effects. Like, yeah, so you can do collection buffs too. So you can collect gear that you don't need, even for other characters and stuff like that. It could be some stuff you could use or whatever, but you put it into here and you get more stats. Some of them are limited time, but most of them are permanent stats that'll just boost you forever. You have side missions, or these are actually town missions, sorry. These are town missions. So you can get all this gear and materials, crafting materials and stuff from town missions. There's your regular quests here, your main quests, right? And then side quests, and I can't scroll this right now. It's locked because I have to do more before I could do more side quests, but I did a bunch already. And that helps you level up as well too and get gear again. And then the ridiculous amount of user-friendly settings. You can set anything you want, like camera shake, auto zoom in, auto rotate, friggin' your targeting is great. You can choose which enemies you target first, what the distance is. See, look at all this stuff. It is ridiculous, the amount of customization you can do, right? So, and I like doing that too. You can move while automatically use skills while in manual. And then in manual, so it'll start and then you can move halfway through instead of getting locked in place and getting locked in skill animations and stuff. You can start casting and then move if the red line comes down on the ground or something, right? Which you are going to see. Then you can see here, you got all your audio settings, graphics. And even with the graphics, as you saw there, you have different like cinematic settings or sport, whatever you want, right? Like it's interesting. And then obviously there's a ton of gear and crafting materials, and you mine and then look at all the login events. So many. And we've already had like 3 of these. These have reset. They just keep resetting. So boom, that's 11 rune pulls. That's 11 avatars, right? There's a very low chance of getting a legendary, but there's a chance. And today, like, I fused the blue avatar, which is good. I've fused the blue mount. So any dupes you get, you can fuse them together. So they're not just useless, which is awesome. So like, as you see, I've done some of this stuff, but there's a ton of great rewards, right? And I'm going to show you Battle of Valhalla, even though I got my ass completely kicked in this one. It was a bad matchup. They had some like super strong on the other end. But here's your main town too, where you get all your stuff. Here's your potion shop, basically, your potions, and you can get gear too, but the gear is crap. You don't ever really want to buy it from here. So large potions, bang. I just buy the max, boom, from the girl with the jiggles. Good jiggle effects in this game too, yeah. But then all this stuff, see, these isn't just food. You get defense 5, dodge 2, movement speed 10%, HP regeneration, attack, right? All sorts of good stuff. There's critical strike chance in this and critical strike damage, so it's just crit rate and crit damage. And then you have storage here, which you can actually share some stuff between tunes. So like scrolls, anything that you see highlighted there, I can share back and forth. So I can jump into one of my other tunes. As you've seen before, I think I showed you, I have 3 different ones here. I have 2 mages and then 1 berserker on this one account. It's 3 different characters, right? So I can put all this in storage and then grab it with the lower tunes and then use like bigger health potions and stuff. Because you get bigger health potions in Nidavellir than you do in Jotunheim, right? So as you can see, I'm still working on more skills. I want to buy the next one that's going to be 10 million. And then I can morph people into friggin' sheep and stuff. And then that skill that's 20 million will do life drain and stuff, so it will heal me while weakening them and everything, so that is going to be good. Going to work on that. And then you just farm all the gold. There's different dungeons. I'll show you the different dungeons. There's party dungeons where, like, I fight Jormungandr and Fenrir, but I can't show you a Fenrir fight because you'll see what happens. Everybody just keeps kicking me out because I'm too weak right now. You need to be at least 17k and I'm only like 14, right? So they don't want to carry my ass. There's not very many friendly people I have met yet that will carry people. But look, there's a ton of different avatars and looks, right? I fused these two. These two are Archmage, though, which is the opposite class of what I'm using, which is Dark Magician. But all I have to do is switch to that avatar and build the skills and do just a weapon, and then I can use Archmage. All the gear I can use. It's just the weapon I need to change and the skills, right? So that's it. So you can wear all the armor, the helmet, the cloak, all of the other stuff, right? So, and then you can mix and match, right? Different skin looks. So I took the hat from this one and then kept my regular sorceress one. That was a limited time one that you got right from the start, the Archmage one, right? For a while I was rocking that just for fun. But this is what I do now. I like this hat and that thing. That's my combo for that. So yeah, there's all sorts of goodness there, right? And then I'm pretty sure I jump into Battle of Valhalla, or I'll show you my collection routine first. Oh, yeah, here's where you fuse, right? If I had 4, I could fuse those together, and it could be a green avatar. And then if you fuse 4 green avatars, it could become a blue one. And here, there's actually, looks like a paid shop, but this isn't. All that stuff's there just gold. And there's normally a black market avatar, like 2 of those black market summon mount summons. There's 2 of those, and then there'll be rune summons. And here's Jormungandr, where you can get better gear, right? There's that blue Jormungandr cloak, and then Fenrir, where I can't get into, but look at, there's a blue cloak in there, and there's also purple gear in there. Like, that's ridiculous. That's why I want to get into this raid, but I can't yet. I got to build up a little bit stronger, right? I'm still pretty weak, so I'm not moving very fast in this. Everything's hard. I can't beat anything right now, right? So I got to keep upgrading and stuff like that. And like, I spent just a little bit of money in this. I bought the ODIN pass and it wasn't worth it. I don't recommend it. And I wasn't watching the time limit, and I didn't realize there was a time limit. I didn't even get the last 2 rewards, which would have been good. There was like, oh, here we go, Battle of Valhalla. It's like 20 on 20, this one. And I still don't even fully understand what the hell even happens. There's things to activate and buffs you can get, and then you can activate the altar and have Surtur completely kill the other team. So I have no idea. And then we all look the same in this. You have different names, but we all look the same, and most of the people are in auto anyway. So I went into auto, and this one was just a bad matchup, I guess. I have had some where I got 2 or 3 kills in the one. This one I didn't get any. And you can see this one is a powerhouse that ended up killing me a little bit later in it. It was one person against like 7 of us, and it still killed all of us, I'm pretty sure, right? So there's some huge whales in this and super powerful people that you're not going to mess with, right? You can kill people on the open world map too, but that's actually, there's a deterrent to that. If you do that, then all of a sudden you become a brute and you can't go back to that town, you know, where I got all the potions and stuff. So if you're out of potions and stuff, you're shit out of luck. You go back to the town and you're a brute after killing a player, the guards will kill you. It's hilarious. It's awesome. The guards will kill you dead. That's it. They're like a brute. You killed another fellow Midgardian or whatever, and then they'll kill you. Midgard, Jotunheim, wherever you did it. And it doesn't matter. You can jump from realm to realm, and they'll know in the other realms. I don't know how long it lasts either, because last time there was maintenance, right? So after it came off maintenance, I was no longer a brute, and I could re-enter town. But yeah, look at this craziness. See, there, partisan killed you. This was a bad one. I got killed 3 times, I think, right? And then it takes longer to respawn each time. My teammates are probably like, this guy's a noob. He sucks. You didn't even got 1 kill. Come on, man. At least go activate something. I was like, I don't even know where to go to activate stuff. So I'm just following everybody else, right? But anyway, this doesn't last too long. We get our asses kicked somehow. They did something that ensured the victory. And it kind of sucks because it looked like we had a lot more kills, but that's the thing. It doesn't matter if you do specific things in this, which I still need to figure out what the hell it is to activate the altar, then you can insta-win the match. right? So, yeah, you'll see here. Look at this guy. Super strong. Like, I had to back off and then keep going. See, look at that. Flame of Doom. Like, I have no idea what that is. I need to learn how to do it. I don't know if it's just getting a amount of kills or if you go to a certain area and activate something. I do see a beacon over there, a beam shooting up in the air, so maybe that's something. Right? So, yeah, honestly, I'm still learning this game. There is so much stuff in it. It is ridiculous. And then, after this, I'm going to show you my collection techniques, and then Rhynor. Rhynor is the dread of a bunch. There's a bunch of us stuck on him right now. He is not fun, and you'll see why. There's like a very delicate balance. When it comes to that fight, I'm just going to put music on. So I'm going to tell you right now why. Like, he's already armored up. He has like a blue armor bar to get through first, right? Which is tough to get through. And then he also puts up an ice shield or something, right? For little bits of time, which wastes your time. And you need to get that shield off really quick and get killing him, because if it goes too long, he armors up even more. He gets thicker hide and he starts going berserk mode. So he starts doing more damage to you and everything. Like, I thought DMC shit was hard. They make this game hard on purpose. Like, if you want to whale, you got to whale out the ass to do it. They actually, like, deter it. And when you buy stuff, it's like, it goes into your stash first, and then if you claim it, it's like, are you sure you want to claim this? Because as soon as you claim this, you cannot refund. If you have any problems, let us know right now. So, yeah, like, they try telling you, you ain't refunding, so if you take this, we're giving you a warning right now, there's no refund. This is your confirmation. So, yeah, they don't want you to spend or kill other players, honestly, right? And stuff like that. They want you to play the game legit. But look at that. It was 80 to 25, and we got smoked. But yeah, that was a little bit longer than I expected, actually. But it's kind of fun. I need to learn how to do it better, and then I'll start probably playing that in manual instead, because like going auto all over the place was a little bit ridiculous. But yeah. So next, oh yeah, and from doing that, you do get a chest though, and I've gotten green and blue gear out of this actually. So right now, that was a crappy drop. And of course, when I do Jormungandr later too, that's the thing. I can do Jormungandr hard now. And with this game, you can backfill. Like, people can already be doing the match. And if somebody happened to have left, you could jump in and help halfway in between. Right? So there we go. I just dismantled that kind of stuff. That you get some grindstone. It's actually called grindstone. It's awesome from grinding. Right? So I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, see, as you see, I'm in the middle of town quests and the main mission. The main mission is Rhynor, though, so I can't really get past it right now. But we'll skip through. Wait, actually, we're going to jump into a different part right now. I can't quite remember what I did here. Oh, yeah, this is Rhynor. I'm going to show you Rhynor, and then my collection.
I'll take you to his turf.
Techniques.
Nonsense. I'm only shivering because of the cold wind.
I should probably change the order of this. Wait, I'm going to put music on for Rhino, because it's kind of a long fight, and then I'll come back and talk to you for my collection things, just to tell you what I'm doing and how to do it a little bit quicker. I'm gonna fast travel here and fight this big friggin' asshole. I've been using everything. I can't do it. I got scrolls going, I got my essence going. I'll have to show you that too. I show you the seal essence and stuff. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up for a bit and put some music on. I'm going to put a song on because it's a long fight, and then I will be back to show you how I collect stuff. Watch me get my ass kicked by this thing.
How huge he is! What a... Fucking stereotypes feeding their
whatever you call it. You wouldn't know, man, if you saw it. It keeps going on day after day, son. You faggot, get away, we don't want none. I'm sick and tired of people treating me this way every day. Who gives a fuck right now? I got something to say to all the people that think that I'm strange. That I should be out of here, locked up in a cage. You don't know what the hell's up now anyway. You got this pretty boy feeling like I'm enslaved to a world that never appreciated shit. You can suck my dick and fucking like it. You're my company at the party, money anything. You're my company at the party, money anyway. You're my company at the party, money going to sing. You're my company at the party, money anyway. You're my company at the party, money anything. You're my company at the party, money going the way. You're my company at the party, money going to sing. You're my company at the party, money anyway.
Jeez, gonna need 2 songs this freaking fight so long. Nah, it's just about over. But don't be offended by that song either. That's not what it's not belittling that those kind of people. I have no problems with that at all. And neither does Jonathan Davis. He was pissed because that's how they treated him when he was younger, right? And he's talking about this was again, I think 15 years ago too, how freaking less accepting people were back then, right? But yeah, that's what it's about. So don't get offended. You know me, it's hardcore music. It's the way it goes. And I didn't say it. You know, it always has a message. But yeah, look at this. Okay, I thought the fight was over. Maybe I will put some more music on because I'm pretty sure I jump into the Jormungandr right after this. I literally jumped into the middle of a hard match and ended up getting the most damage by the end. Not bad, not bad. I'm doing better. But, oh, never mind. There, Majestic Brynor killed me. So, here, on a better note, after collecting enough of these medallions from doing all the missions and stuff, I could buy this blue avatar summons ticket. So, yeah, okay. Never mind, we're not going to switch yet. There is a Jormungandr thing coming, and I will throw another song on for that and be outie. I probably will not speak again. But, here we go. We're going to use this. And bang, I'm going to get a new rare avatar, which is actually a little bit stronger than the avatar I'm running right now, but it is an Archmage, which is the opposite class to mine. Mine is a Dark Magician, which I have a better weapon and skills done for. That's the only difference. I have everything else, like I said, I can share all the gear. And here, I messed up getting the cloak off first. I was like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Sneak attack, or jump scare, or whatever. Fake out. But there we go. What is that? Elemental Outlaw. So, I didn't like the full look, but I liked the hat. So I took the hat and I put that on. So there we go. And then I get Avatar Collector, probably a feat. Oh no, what was it? It says Avatar. And oh yeah, you get collection effects and bonuses too from different avatars. So it's different attack and stuff. But as you can see, right, the attack speed is 20%, and then the casting speed's 8%, and the attack is 8, defense is 16. So it's a little bit higher than the avatar I'm running, but it is the other class. So when I switch over, I lose like 2,000 CPs, or actually no, it was more like 1,200, but it's still noticeable. But if I go and craft the actual, and like I said, you can mix match. So right away I changed the hat and put the hat on her instead of the horns. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I gotta like it. I like the hat. But yeah, so there you go. Different poses, different all, and like, yeah, you can pick all sorts of different stuff. So much customization. And like you said there, so I dick around here for a second, and we're gonna get out and I show you too where the dungeons where you get all the good gear and everything. I think I actually already showed you those screens, but we are gonna do the Jormungandr hard, and of course I get the crappiest reward, but you can get good stuff from there, I guarantee it. But anyway, I almost forgot about this part with the collecting. You see this plant over here? I'm looking at it. Like a lot of people I see, they run up to it and wait till that hand icon flashing there is blue, right? You don't have to do that. As long as you can see it, you can double click it and it will run right to it. Now, here though, I'm setting up. I already saw that other tree. While I'm collecting this, I click on the other thing, right? And then it tells me what it is. And then as soon as I'm done this, I do one more click. Okay, this time it kind of messed up. I had to change my view, of course. But here, as I'm collecting this one, I click on that one and it's showing me what it is. And as soon as I'm done doing this, I just do one more click and it auto runs and collects it. So then I look for my next thing, click that. As soon as this one's done, bang, click it again and it runs right over. You don't have to double click this way. You're doing a slow double click, a prep, right? And this way you get like a smooth flow, even though you can buy the Mimir's contract and it collects 5 of these things an hour or whatever. But if you want to go faster and collect more, you can have that going and do this farming at the same time. You see that? I'm just looking around and you see how far away stuff could be. As long as you can see it and click on it, you can just run to it and farm it. You don't have to run right up to it and wait for the blue hand to light up. That's the slow way and annoying way. See? I saw that from way over there. And bang, I'm going to chop down the tree. You thought I was going for the rock or the plant there, didn't you? No, I'm getting that next. So you can plot out your whole route like this. And then as you can see, you don't really... There's only some enemies that are proximity enemies and will attack you just for getting close. But most of them will just leave you alone as long as you don't attack them. And that's another thing when you farm. You see I have 3 skills highlighted right now in the bottom. There's an ice spike. There's my fireballs, and there's a petrify. Those are all single target skills. So when you're farming out in the field, you'll only attack the enemies that you want, because the other AoE skills have splash damage, obviously, right? And they'll hit other enemies that are close by that you're not farming and you might not want to mess with, like this dude, right? He comes over and starts kicking your ass. Next thing you know, you have 3 or 4 of them on you and you're dead. So if you're trying to auto farm all friggin' night, because you can, there's idle time in this. I used it all up. You just click that little battery icon on the far left there. And the calendar is all your world bosses when they show up in the spawn and what times. The little battery thing there, you hit that. And you can minimize the game and go do other stuff while it runs in auto. Or you can go into idle completely and it'll completely close the game and you can go do other stuff and you get 8 hours of idle time. Oh yeah, and this, I screw around here for a minute. I'm just gonna X this out because it is completely pointless. So yeah, we'll do that and then we're gonna do Jormungandr and be outie. But yeah, that's all my collection stuff and just dicking around. I couldn't get on top of the peak of this one. Some of them you can if you do it right, but I was messing around too much. But yeah, it's one of my favorite things in this, just climbing and then gliding down. But I was like, well, yeah, see, and you can save yourself. If there's weird spots that you're like can't get around, you can, and you have to go on another side wall, you can jump off, hit your bird, fly to the other wall, and latch right on anywhere you land, right? So yeah, it's kind of fun. But anyway, I'm gonna jump over to Jormungandr, put one more little quick song on because it's a little bit shorter, because it's only like half a match because I jumped in. And then, yeah, that's it for this one. I'm still having a lot of fun in this game, and there's so much to it. Like, there's this... I'm only in the 3rd realm, and there's, like, 9 realms. It's going to take, like, a month and a half or 2 just to beat the friggin' story in this game. There is so much crap going on, and I don't even care if I can't beat it yet and have to keep doing stuff to level up. It's what it's all about. You see, look at... Oh, I missed, though. I wanted to do the complete soar all the way down. I've already done that from the vine I showed you guys. That was the high drop. But yeah, I just love doing it. Running, jumping off cliffs, and then switching to the mount. And then flying. And then You see the down arrow there too? You can hit that and go faster. You can do spins if you like. Higher quality mounts have higher glide distance. So here we go. I'm doing this, and now I'm gonna do the fast descent swirly bird. We call this. That's Norn Special right there. The Norn Special swirly bird. So yeah, half the time I just duck around in this game and do this kind of stuff where people are trying to battle. I'm just like, hey, what's up, skidder, skiddly diddly doo. And this cat's name is Nimbus now, since mine died and I'd miss it. He was my baby. He was with me all the time. Seems empty, but that's what it's life, unfortunately. But yeah, not a big deal. But as you can see, I can kill things a lot easier now, and I just like ducking around. I do little. I was messing around here, just doing little dances in between, and then killing some of them. Yeah. So there, do a kill. Oh yeah, killed your ass. Now you're gonna get it too. Hey, come on. I thought I did something else. Anyway, okay. I'll quit screwing around. Jormungandr time. Alright, till next time. Good gaming. Yeah. Actually, wait. God damn it. I wanted to show you the crafting. Look at all this stuff. See, I can craft all those green weapons. I crafted this one already. Right? It was pretty good. But then you just need more materials for the other stuff. And like, that's what I mean. You can get stuff, all sorts of stuff for free in this. So you craft all that stuff. And then you go into these dungeons here. Come on. Click it. These dungeons. See? Underground thing. I've used up all my time. But look at all the gear in here. And then I've unlocked this one now. And there's even better gear now. And better drops. And those are purple skill upgrades, right? Those round things. The blue one and the purple. Those are for skills. Upgrading the better skills. I need those. And then look at all the good gear. Magic damage 1%, and then like that gets higher once you upgrade it, right? So those numbers go up. Anything to make it more. There's your skill upgrade stuff right there, right? Yeah, look at all the good stuff. So I got to get in there. It'll refresh tomorrow. I could go back in again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or is it every Monday? Do I have to wait? Maybe I'll get an extra ticket. But anyway, here's Jormungandr. I just jumped in. Yeah. Peace out.
Take it down with a steam hammer. Back it hard, lead shot in your mood shooter. Choose your poison, have a drink with your painkiller. Take us down. Back up on it like it don't matter. Smash it up, dead guitar, broken beat maker. If I could, I'd trade it all for an automator. Here it comes. Oh, you do it again. Destroyer.
Yeah, y'all.